We must take the pass on Caradhras.
Boromir, give the ring to Frodo. I fear not.
Welcome back to the LEGO Lord of the Rings PlayStation 3 Let's Play. This is part 5, and in this part we're doing the 4th level of the game, which is called the Pass of Caradhras, or Caradhras. So I think it's very hard to say. It's much easier to say in Norwegian, in my opinion. But I guess you can say Pass of Caradhras. Caradhras. I really don't know, okay? It's very hard to say and it's very embarrassing trying to say it. Yeah. This is the first level where the whole fellowship is in the level. So we've got all 9 of them. Frodo, Sam, Merry, Pippin. We've got Gandalf, we've got Boromir, we've got Legolas. We've got Aragorn, and we've also got Gimli. And that is the whole fellowship. So they are now taking the Pass of Caradhras to cross the mountains, basically. And I'm doing a very stupid thing now because I don't really have to carry all of the hobbits and the short people over. I can just take Gimli down here, and then if I thought smartly about it, I could just do this. And that will remove the snow. Because the hobbits and Gimli, they are so short, so they can't walk through the snow, basically. So some tall characters have to carry them. And Legolas can actually walk on top of the snow because he's an elf. So he is able to do all sorts of cool things. By climbing right here. So this is a great level. I really do like it because it's the only level where you have snow. And that is not the only reason why I like it though. But I like it because this is one of my favorite parts of the movie. And in the book as well, when they're making their way to Moria. And also Moria is my favorite part of the Fellowship of the Ring. And also when they flee, when Frodo and the hobbits flee from the Black Riders. Those 2 things, or these 3 things, are my favorite parts of the Fellowship of the Ring. Both the book and the movie, but I like it better in the book, especially the escaping from the Black Riders. But the rest of it is very good in the movie as well. I do like the movies, but if some of you are wondering, I've seen both of the Hobbit films that have come out up to now, and they are good movies, don't get me wrong, but I don't really like them. They are good movies because they carry the good elements, but I don't think it represents the Hobbit that good, to be honest. I think Peter Jackson could have done a better job. I know he could have done a better job because he's already done it with Lord of the Rings. This is something that I find really annoying because I always find old movies to be better than new ones. Not like super old from like 50s or something, even though I find movies from the 50s and 60s and stuff good as well. But for example, from around 2000 and a little bit before, I found those movies much better than the movies that come out these days. So that's very annoying. But now I have to switch to Sam, and he's going to light this fire. which will melt the ice that is around here, and we will be able to build this thing. I don't know what it's called in English, but you shoot like an arrow and it's got a rope on it. It's kind of that. This right here. I know what it is, but I can't remember the name in English. Take Legolas because he can go on tight ropes, and he can also jump on them, which is pretty cool. Because if the others try to do that, they would just fall off and die, which of course is not very good. He can also shoot his arrows into these, and I just fell down. He can shoot his arrows into these, and then he can like use them to jump and spin in the air and get to places. I really like that. It's a good part. So we're just going to do that, and that will get this rope, and everyone will try climbing up, like everyone at the same time. It's quite funny actually. I always find that part quite funny. Gimli is quite good because he can destroy these nearly broken stone pieces, so he can destroy them with his axe, and he can also throw him into them, so he can do that. So I think you might be able to hear, sorry, I'm just a little bit sore in my throat, but I think you can hear a voice in the air right now. As I've said before, I've turned off the sound when I'm doing commentating because I don't do it live, so I can't hear what's going on. But I think that's what you hear right now. Saruman in the air sing spells. I think that's what you can hear right now. We will get a cutscene. Well, I actually think Legolas said something about it, but I've probably been talking over the whole thing. When Legolas says there's a foul voice in the air, I've probably been talking over the whole thing. And right here it starts falling down like Lego pieces, like rocks. So we're just going to run, like, and I keep getting hit and dying, which is quite embarrassing. Aragorn is running for his life, but he has to get Gimli. Where are you, Gimli? Now they're all running away from me. Gimli don't want to get caught by Aragorn. Now everyone can jump over here, and gotta find a way over. And he can't get up. Sam can like use ropes to get up those things. You can see that gold thing that is hanging there. You can do that later, but not now. You can do it in the Two Towers, not in the Fellowship of the Ring. So we have to wait until the Two Towers before we can do that. It's not long until we start Two Towers either, though. So yeah. So I think we're going to get Gimli because I just have a feeling that we have to use Gimli down there. So we have to get Gimli, get him to go through the scroll space. And yeah, we need to use Gimli. Crack this, like so. And we need Sam as well. We need Sam. Come on, Sam. We need to get Sam to go down there as well, because he needs to plant a plant. Plant a plant. That sounds very smart. Plant a plant. Well, yeah, he's going to do this. Oh no, he didn't plant. He didn't plant a plant. Oh, sorry. Well, he did this as well. He did this. So he's going to be very, very careful here, because if you go into those parts where it's blowing, you will fall down and die. And we don't want to die, so be very, very careful. So Sam is now alone, and he needs to get 3 Lego wood pieces for the fire. get them over there. That's one. Here we have the second one. Just place that in the fire. And then the third one is here. So put that on the fire as well. Fireplace. Or the fire. And then light the fire. And now that the fire is lit, it will melt away this so that you can plant a plant. And I had some trouble with this actually, because I tried to plant it but it kept falling over for some reason, as you probably saw. And I got a hiccup, and it's very annoying because I just ate, so that's probably why I got a hiccup. Now we got everyone here. We need to get Legolas. Where are you? There we are. Shoot down this. Use it to build another piece for Gimli to destroy. Pick up Gimli and throw him into it. And then I think we will get into cutscene when we go further on here. Yeah. The lightning will strike.
We must get up the mountain! Make for the Gap of Rohan! Gap of Rohan takes us too close to Isengard!
Let us go through the mines of Moria.
Let the ring bearer decide.
We will go through the mines.
So be it.
So, we are now at the wall of Moria. And what we need to do is that there are some pieces from the door that are missing. And we've also got to light this fire to get away plants that are covering the door. So we got some stuff to do before we can enter Moria, and also something else after we've done all of this stuff. So we need 2 more pieces of the Lego wood. It's not hard to find. Now we are Boromir. We actually haven't been Boromir before, I think. It's not as sad. And we're not going to use this because this is for something else when you're trying to get 100% and get some other stuff. So we're not doing that. We need to get Gimli to do this. I love playing as Gimli actually. It's one of my favorite ones to play as. Also Legolas and Gandalf, and yeah, I love playing as those people. And I usually play as Sauron as well. But we don't have Sauron. And we're not going to get him in this Let's Play either. But you can get him yourself if you get the game and get 100% and try to collect everything, basically. Now Gimli will turn this so that I don't know, so they can walk over here. And then I'm going to do that. And that will give us some pieces for the door. The half of it is now covered. Here's another Lego wood piece. Going to put that in there. We got 1 more Lego wood piece to get though. There's Gandalf just standing there. And I don't think that was the last. Now here is the 3rd and last Lego wood piece. I actually found that quite quickly. I didn't actually remember that it was there. But yeah, we're just going to get Legolas to go up here. He's very athletic, so I love playing as him. He can do nearly everything. He can jump very high. And he's Orlando Bloom, so of course it's great. But I should stop fangirling about Orlando Bloom. Shoot an arrow. And you can get over here, and then we're just going to run down here very quickly. And we're going to push down this, which will give us the last pieces for the door. Like so. And then we have to get Sam to light this fire so we can get away all of the plants that are covering the door. And then I believe we will have another cutscene to enjoy.
It reads, Doors of Durin, Lord of Moria. Speak, friend, and enter.
And now we are attacked by the giant sea monster in the lake. I think you can call the sea monster a kraken or maybe a leviathan. It looks kind of like I don't remember what it's called in English, so I'm not going to say it. But things like leviathan or a kraken or something like that, or maybe just a squid. I don't know, but it's still kind of scary and it's got a lot of arms. So we're Boromir, and we're just going to wait for the arms to come down like this, and then we will destroy them. And we'll have to do that with nearly every one of the arms of the monster. So I think this monster is just here to protect Moria, or maybe he's just here to live. I don't know. I don't really know the story behind the monster. I don't really know if J.R.R. Tolkien said anything special about it, the reasons behind it. But, yeah. Just gonna kill it, because that's what the game wants us to do. Like so. And then its ugly face will come out of the water. And of course you can see those stone pieces, so we're just going to throw Gimli against the monster, which is very dangerous. But we're still doing it. And now he's looking at Frodo, and he wants to eat Frodo. And we don't want that. We have to shoot his eyes. And I was stupid here and I tried to shoot his eyes with Boromir. Which is just stupid. No, what you have to do is that you have to get Legolas. So, choose Legolas. He's down there. You can easily be any one of the fellowship if you want to. Any of the fellowships. Any of the fellowships. Any member of the fellowship. During this battle. So now you have to wait for him to stop going berserk. And then you have to throw Gimli one more time. Like that. And then he starts looking at Frodo again. So you have to shoot another arrow into his second eye. He's going to lose that one as well. And that's the end of that. So that is the end of part 5 and also the end of level 4, the Pass of Caradhras. We've got Gandalf, that was about time. We've got Gimli, Legolas, and Boromir, and that's all. So hopefully you will join me in the next part, part 6, when we will do one of my favorite levels. the Mines of Moria. So come back for that. See you in part 5. Bye.